Hello everybody, welcome to Talk-ohhh-Challenge. It's quite early in the morning, the hair is still wet, I'm not looking awesome, but I feel like doing art. So for this week I'm going to change up a bit, and I hopefully can do that every 2 weeks on the Talk-ohhh-Challenge. So if you're new to the channel or the series, my name is Sarah, I'm the artist behind Pinselgeschichten, and every Thursday I usually take a word from a word generator and then take you through the process of planning and composing a painting, then painting it, and then coming back and talking a bit about what maybe worked or not worked. Now for this week, and hopefully every second week coming up, I will use not the word generator, but I have somebody paint or draw something, and then I'm doing a painting with it. So as you can see here, this is one of the first backgrounds that I got. So by the way, how do you know you married the right guy? If he within 5 minutes says yes, of course, if you ask him to do a couple of backgrounds or weird stuff with different kinds of media for you to use on the Talk-ohhh-Challenges. So thank you, hubby, sweetheart. That's very lovely. One of the pieces that he did, very abstract, done with pastels. I didn't use fixative on it yet, so that I can manipulate the pastels quite a bit. Now, since this is so abstract, on the one hand, I'm really free with what I'm going to do with it. On the other hand, it's quite difficult because you might not have a spark of inspiration on what to do with this piece. Now, let's hop right in. Okay, so from the colors, I'd say it's either sunset or fire. The orange kind of reminds me of a lobster, but not the way the color is put on the paper. Now, if I rotate it, let's see if I see something different. That could be a macro image of a seashell or something with those lines there, but the colors do not really remind me of that, I have to say. If I turn it like this, I see maybe a record from early in the days. You older folks still know records, I'm very sure, and maybe the young hipsters do too. But the color isn't accurate, because records are black usually. If I turn it like this, could be the rings of Saturn or something, because the color down here is a bit more dense than it is in the middle section here, and since it goes from color to black, this could be space, and this part here could be part of the planet, and then you have the rings. So the question is, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna go with the seashell, the lobster, Saturn, or What was the other one? I don't remember. So if I don't remember it, I'm not going to paint it. I do like the Saturn idea. So what I would do is just intensify the colors, stay with the same media, so mostly pastel chalks, and just liquefy them, especially down here on the planet part. Then have the rings as they are, and then just liquefy the space part and see how that goes. Maybe intensify a bit of the colors here. Maybe add blue or something. But I want to stay, I don't want to alter the first layer too much. Because it's the work not only of my hobby, but of another artist. So I don't want to just cover it all up. So I'm trying to stay as much as I can with the original. So let's see how that goes. I'm gonna tape down the paper because it's only gummed on one side and that's quite flimsy. And if I apply water to pastel chalk, the paper will warp so much. So I gotta tape it down to keep it stretched and see how that goes. So I'm gonna be back once I finish the painting. It might be that I add a bit here and there, but I'm actually planning to stay quite true to what the beginning of this painting is. So I'm gonna be back in a minute. You can watch along as I paint, and then I'm gonna talk a bit more about what I like or don't, or what worked or what don't, didn't. I should learn to talk. What didn't work, and yeah, then we're gonna wrap up. So, see you in a few. Ta-da! There you have it. These are Saturn's rings. I did add a bit of white watercolor just to make some tiny stars in front of and behind the rings. And so far I'm pretty okay with the painting. Not too happy with the planet itself. It might lack a bit of depth, but since the focus is on the rings and not really on the planet, I'm okay with it. I really like the way the colors that my hubby put down did liquefy and give a bit of well, a placement of where the rings actually are, where lights and shadows are, and how he went from yellow to red to, well, I guess for me, make it easier to have a certain spectra of light that you see when the sun, which is probably around here when it comes to the painting there, hits the rings, and then you see different kinds of lights. I liked how opaque the watercolors worked with the white. I used the Kuretake, which are very opaque, so that worked nicely. And I think it's just, well, not an abstract painting, but it's you see something, you see colors, you can interpret maybe even more than just the rings of, I say, Saturn. It could be any other planet. So yeah, that was a rather quick painting, but that was also due to the fact that my sweetheart already laid down the first layer. I also used some charcoal because the black pastel chalks weren't as opaque as the charcoal is. For whatever reason, the paper takes denser layers of charcoal than it does with pastel chalks, though the paper is set to be for both. Yeah, so that's that. That was difficult on another level than the other taco challenges where I use a word from the word generator. I didn't start from scratch with a painting, but the difficulty here was to not destroy and not ruin what was laid down. Though it was rather abstract what was on there and quote unquote not much to ruin, still I could have ruined the colors that were laid down the way it almost kind of looks like a rainbow. But yeah, that's the painting. Next week I'm gonna have a usual taco clock with a word generator again, and then I'm having another one of the backgrounds that my sweetheart already painted for me today. So they're drying already. I'm not gonna show them yet, but it might be a bit more difficult on the next ones to make a painting out of them. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. And I will see you tomorrow with a new painting, and next week, Thursday, with a new taco challenge. Also, if you feel like doing the good YouTube stuff, thumbs up or share or subscribe, feel free. I very, very much appreciate that. And I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you have some free time. Maybe you got some time to create something, draw, paint, doodle. That would be awesome. And have a good one. Thank you again for watching. Bye.